Allow me to introduce a bard so fair who could spin a tale that women made, or maybe a pair. Taewyn's his name, adventure is the game, to chronicle the story and achieve the fame. He joined forces with Citral and Pike and Elise. Unexpected and forceful, these words, his joining name. Is there any more to this tale that I need spoken? His pride is high, his ego is weak. You can't escape, you can't abide, but can you not even deny that he grows upon you, his kick to your stride? But maybe you'll often find yourself to whine. Shut up, half-elf, put away your lyre, lest I throw it upon the pyre. I wasn't going to sing that, though it was written in a badly composed song of the self-professed greatest bard in all the land. Though his words lack the bite, his stanza is wanting, his verbiage requires variety, and his repetition is agonizing, yet he still grows on you. Taewyn, introduced in Wrath of the Assassin, has roots going back to Season 2 of the old RP era days. I created him initially out of a Dungeons & Dragons personality test that I once did. It was one of those very in-depth questionnaires, over 100 questions, definitely not a quickie, but it provided me a little bit of fun that I often found myself going back to fill out every now and then to see what results changed. Anyways, the results of this test that created Taewyn provided me with the results half-elf bard rogue mix with true neutral as my alignment. And I decided, let's just make a character based off this right for the fun of it. Taewyn proved easy to write for. I could get into his head without little difficulty. As a background character, he is always doomed. Taewyn was never the hero who stood in the front lines to battle the dragon and be hailed the hero. Oh no. Instead, he was the one who stood by and wrote the tale of the hero who achieved his fame through killing the dragon. His fortune, though, was through all the book sales of the hero's fame and glory. He would spin the tale, and he would make the money. What a deal, isn't it? A hands-on adventure, but safely tucked away from the dragon's breath. That's Taewyn for you. As the background character, he's doomed to be a supporting role, never the main character, always part of the party, but never leading it. But that's fine with him, though he does have an ego and ends up leading the party through all of this idea madness that he tends to promote. So he might be a leader after all. He's just not slaying any dragons. That's what he's got Central for. You gotta have a meat shield after all. Oh, I mean, you have to have a hero to help encourage and help them realize their potential for greatness through slaying such dragons. His role in Season 2 of the RP era days was kinda like what his role in Season 1 here is. He meets Central. He forcibly joins Central's party, with promises of fame and glory and spinning a good tale of hero's journey, much to the hero's ire. Why did I decide to swap it then into Season 1 instead? Well, he was old enough in Season 2 to have been alive during Season 1, so I thought, why not introduce a younger Taewyn, an amateur, yet still a self-professed professional who promises to bring glory to the party. Their goals align, so why not help them, because in turn it would help him achieve his own fame and glory at the end of it all. Half-elves tend to have a bad rep in this world. Taewyn himself especially tends to be an outcast in both the human and elven societies, but he tries his best. He keeps his sadness in check with a good joke, and he'll prance his way to the finish line rather than wallow in self-pity and sadness, even if he has to act happy the entire way until he's convinced himself that he's no longer acting,